Hello, I'm Maria Connor. I'm voting 1, 2, 3 for Amy Farah Weiss, Stuart Schiffman, aka Broke-Ass Stuart, and Francisco Herrera, not necessarily in that order. In San Francisco, we have ranked voting, and what that means is that we can vote for a block of people. It doesn't matter what order you vote because you just want one of them to win. A person who cares about San Francisco and is reasonably intelligent is going to do a better job than somebody who's plugged into that machine, which is not representing the interests of 99% of us.
There aren't serious contenders to Ed Lee, and that's really a disgrace to democracy. The three of us are running together because we decided that 4 more years of Ed Lee would be 4 more years of displacement and 4 more years of catering and capitulating to corporate influences.
I'm running for mayor because I really care about San Francisco, and it's like really been heartbreaking to see what's happening in the city. I moved in the Mission in 2004 originally, and there was like lots of artists. It was a Latino neighborhood. There was a lot of like, you know, this feeling of like something interesting that was happening culturally. There's 98-year-old grandmothers getting served with eviction notices. Artists being pushed out of their homes. There's 3 generations of family that grew up in a home, and then they're getting fleeced and turned out for some young prick who makes too much money for his age. You know, we all have to make money, but it's all about like, you know, how you treat the world around you in response to that.
Because they were saying it was going to be a cakewalk election for Ed Lee. He's running unopposed. Why don't we actually decorate cakes with the issues that voters want to debate? We're having a housing crunch, and thousands of units are illegally off right now of the market because of Airbnb. Right now, we can't actually regulate and enforce the law.
Prop F already exists in New York and other major cities of the United States. They've just been able to get away with it here because we've had a very lax administration. Over 60% of city workers who cannot live here. What does that give you? That gives you the plantation big house.
I went to Dropbox. You know, there's so many people who moved to the city. There's something like 40,000 new people in the past 5 years. I say, hey, be here, care about the city, please vote.
I'm using the spotlight and my voice to bring to light issues that aren't being talked about necessarily, that Ed Lee's not going to touch on. My vision for San Francisco sees a lot more affordable housing centers where people who are mentally ill and have drug problems can get the help that they need and keep them off the street. A city where the arts continue to thrive and we have a world-class nightlife that isn't getting shut down all the time. Places don't become progressive because the establishment lets them. You know, it takes fighting, it takes outsiders, it takes people being sick of the good old boy system. A good leader doesn't always just lead, they also, you know, talk to people who are smarter than them and who know more about the subject than they do. I'm surrounded by very smart people, very talented people who believe in San Francisco. The world needs a San Francisco. The world needs a place where no matter what you do or who you are or who you love, you have a safe place to go to.
On Tuesday, vote for change. Remember, you're a citizen of San Francisco and what you think matters. We need to make a statement and say no to what's happening in San Francisco. We need a check and balance. We need people who have a passion. This is a great city, one of the greatest cities in the world. And we have to remember that San Francisco is still here. There's just a few people that are controlling it, and the rest of us can say no. And you're saying no to Ed Lee and the machine. It's important for us to all band together because these people are just a minority of people, the people that are controlling money here. We're in the majority. We can make a difference. See you on Tuesday.
This kind of speaks to what we're doing. It's the people who make the difference. Hacemos un hermoso jardín. We make a beautiful garden. And it's the friendships made in the struggle, son razones pa vivir, reasons to live. 'Cause watching and talking just ain't enough, and the change